Hello students, let us start our topic that is fundamental unit of life. Fundamental unit of life is nothing but cell. In 1665, Robert Hooke examined the thin slice of a cork through the self-designed microscope. It looks like honeycomb consisting of many little compartments. Cell, a little room. All living things are composed of cells. It is the basic unit of life. So, this is a cell of an onion peel. Various cells in the human body. So, we are having many types of cells in our body. Those are blood cells, bone cells, muscle cells, neuron cell, sperm, fat cell, ovum, etc. Type of organisms on the basis of number of cells. First one is unicellular organism, second is multicellular organism. Unicellular organism. It is a single celled organism, all the functions performed by the single cell, and its lifespan is short. For example, amoeba, bacteria, paramecium, etc. Second one is multicellular organism. It consists of large number of cells. Different cells perform different functions and its lifespan is long. For example, human, trees, animals, etc. So what is a cell made up of? Every single cell do basic functions like exchange of gases, digestion, absorption, etc. The three main compartments or components of a cell are cell membrane, nucleus and cytoplasma. First one is a cell membrane, or it is also called as plasma membrane. It is a boundary of each cell which separates the cytoplasma from surroundings. Present in both animal cell and plant cell. It is made up of proteins and lipids. It is selectively permeable in nature. It allows some minerals in and out of the cell. It is flexible and can be folded, broken and reunited. Movement of substances through the plasma membrane. So there are two type of movements are observed in the plasma membrane, that is diffusion and osmosis. Diffusion. It is the spontaneous movement of substances from high concentration region to the low concentration region. Oxygen and carbon dioxide can move across the cell membrane. Second one is osmosis. The movement of water molecules through plasma membrane is called as osmosis. Diffusion of solvent. So what happens when cell put in the water solution of a sugar or salt? So types of solution on the basis of concentration. First one is hypertonic solution. Concentration of solution outside the cell is less than inside the cell. Due to this, cell lose the water and shrink. Second one is isotonic solution. It is an equal concentration outside and inside the cell. Due to this, cell gain equal amount of water which is loosed. Third one is hypotonic solution. Concentration of solution outside the cell is more than inside of the cell. Due to this, cell gain water, cell swell up and may be burst. So this is a diagrammatic representation of the three type of solutions. hypertonic, isotonic and hypotonics. Hypertonic solution where the concentration of the solution inside is higher and outside is lesser. Isotonic solution means the concentration of both sides is same. Hypotonic solution is the inside concentration is less and outside concentration is higher. Second one is cell wall. It is the outermost covering of a plant cells. It is absent in animal cell. It is rigid, strong, porous and non-living structure. It is made up of cellulose. Cell wall of two cells are joined by a layer called as lamellae. The functions of cell wall. It provides definite shape to the cell. It provides strength to the cell. It is permeable and allow the substances of different sizes. It is made up of cellulose. Next one, nucleus. It is the headquarter of the cell. It directs and controls the cellular activities. In eukaryotic cells, a well-defined nucleus is present, while in prokaryotic cells, a well-defined nucleus is absent. It has a double-layered covering called as nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane has pores which regulate the movement of material in or out of the nucleus. Inside the nuclear membrane, it contains nucleolus, chromosomes and chromatin material. Chromatin material consists of DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid and protein. Chromosomes contain information for inheritance of features from parents to next generation. Types of cells. So there are two types of cells. First one, prokaryotic cell. Very minute in size, nuclear region not surrounded by the nuclear membrane. It means nuclear membrane is absent. Single chromosome is present. For example, bacteria. Eukaryotic cell. It is large in size, nucleus surrounded by nuclear membrane. More than one chromosomes are present in it. For example, amoeba, human animals and plants, etc. Cytoplasma. The liquid part of the cell in which the other organelles float is called as cytoplasma. Cystosol, the aqueous component of cytoplasma. Cell organelles. These are the internal organelles of the cell responsible for carrying out specific jobs to keep the cell alive. So question for you. Why the viruses do not show characteristics of life until they enter in a living body? Because they are viruses and they take the help of other organisms to differentiate or divide its cells. Cell organelles. Living part of a cell having definite shapes, structure and functions bounded by plasma membrane. So there are so many cell organelles present in cell, that is endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosomes, mitochondria, plastids, vacuoles and ribosomes.